Well, hello there. I'm Christine. I had a viewer message me in regards to asking me, what do I do with relationship readings? They've been watching my astrology spread readings for star signs, but they asked me, do I do any other spreads? And the answer to that is I do lots of spreads. And Julie, I just wanted to share with you one or two spreads that might be helpful to you. So Julie has asked about a relationship, and she's been quite happy to have me share this information. Obviously the names have been changed for privacy, and so I'm also reading with the majors. A lot of the time, I haven't gotten into a discussion on this on my channel yet, but I read a lot with majors. So just sort of thinking about this with Julie and Steve. We've got the Tower and we've got the Temperance. These cards are telling me that both of them have been through a bit of a sudden upheaval relationship wise, and now they're both trying to find balance. So we'll just put those in, and this is the Thompson Lang deck. So first of all, I would probably do a quick past, present and future. And what's influenced the past with Julie and Steve in this relationship is that they're both are either wanting to get out of a relationship, or are both getting out of come out of a relationship that it's sort of left them a little bit bruised and battered, if you like. And that's a little bit of an influence over the relationship situation at the moment. In regards to love, when the world turns up, it's suggesting that that's in the past and a whole new future opens up. And the world lets you know that there's a whole new phase opening up for the two of you, and that you can move forward easily and effortlessly if you want. And for the future, the Fool turns up. Now, he can be a card of a warning, but also he can be a card of just lighten up and just enjoy it. But what I like to do when the Fool turns up is turn another card over it and see what he is. And this is the card of second chances, the Judgment card. So here you have a second chance at finding love in your life, and if you're ready to take it on, in for a penny, in for a pound, and just lighten up about it all, things will go well for you. So that's just a simple past, present and future. And the technique of putting another card over the Fool when he turns up is just something I like to do, because I find it's like the Joker in the playing cards. It's a bit of a wild card, so let's just see how wild it's going to get. Now, another spread I like to do, if you're wanting to get an understanding of a relationship, the plus and minus points, looking at Julie's question, is there a future for Steve and myself? And here is another spread that I often like to do that often gives good answers, and it may help. Okay. The strength of this relationship is that Steve and Julie's ability is to be patient and play the waiting game. It's all new. There's things they don't know about each other yet. And if they just sort of relax with it and go on a sort of sense in the path of discovery, then things will be well, because people open up to people over time. There's actually a concept out there that might take you 1 to 2 years to know somebody, and everybody has their foibles and their secrets. So they're in that sort of, but that can be a strength. That can be a strength of letting it all unfold. What also is, there's a tendency of worry and stress. And of course, the uncertainty can just drive you insane at different times. And that can, if both partners are feeling uncertain, not sure which way it's going, are things working out the way they have, the moon's suggesting just to don't allow it to become a weakness. Go with it all and use the guidance of the High Priestess to just sort of have that wait and see, because in about a month or so you'll have a little bit better of an idea. The reality is that this relationship has come together quite suddenly, and you need to make the decision. Are you going to go with it and follow along and give it time and let things unfold, or are you just going to up and end it because there's this sort of sense of uncertainty with the Tower? Having said that, the Tower is often very much a learning card, and whilst you may have come together quickly, it's now letting things unfold, and you'll be really glad of the experience of if you follow deciding with these two things. Or you may find out that the relationship is not as secure as you thought, and then you have to just deal with that. But this is a card of patience, and these cards are about patience and testing. The happiness isn't there, that there's probably a very strong sexual energy with you both. And there's also these sort of unusual ties that put you together, and it could be just this energy that you're not sure about, and it's possibly a very strong sexual energy with that, and that can be a good thing. But the key to the future with this card is the Strength. This card is about patience, linking these two with understanding that you are, if you take your time, learn about each other, this relationship has a potential to become quite very strong relationship. So you go from a sexual encounter to a bit of uncertainty to being strong and trusting, and a card of sort of understanding each other with the Strength, knowing that it will happen. It's just going to take some time. So there's the cards. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and if anyone would like more questions answered, or how do I read this, or how do they read that, and it's only the way I read things. Every reader's different, but I don't do one size fits all readings. I sort of work with I don't know, my intuition, I guess. Isn't that what we're all about? And so and also if you want to have some questions answered, please leave a comment or email me, and I'll put my email up so you can email me, and I will do a reading on a specific question or answer your question the best way that I can. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.